Hello, welcome back to Geneforge 2. Here I've got a wooden ring. Oh, what? Oh. I told Lankin about your message. He didn't seem impressed, but he didn't say no either. What's that? A bit of dust just fell from the sky. This is pretty disappointing to Norrell. He clearly thought that his plan would work. He curses. Nothing but stubbornness. From Duanaya, from the rebels. It's hopeless. I suppose you might as well tell my master what Lankin said. Maybe this opening will cause him to experience a brief moment of sanity, but I doubt it. I found this wooden ring. Still don't really want to help though. Let me save it first. Really? Let me see it. Yeah, here it is. He looks at it carefully. It doesn't take him long to recognise it. Yes, I've seen this ring before, many times. It belongs to Michelin. Spelt correctly this time. He immediately sends some guards to bring her for questioning. I have known Micheline for a long time, but if she has dared to work against us, he shakes his head. Do and I set up a reward to be given to whoever exposes the spy. Suppose I should give it to you. He hands you a sack of coins and a nice, weatherproofed cloak. Thank you, you really helped me out. Look at all that stuff. Armour 4, that's not weatherproof, that's just a normal cloak. I mean, it's a fine one, sure, wow, 20. Great. Great, great. Well, it didn't say anything about me helping the Shapers, so I don't know. Duanai sits slumped in his chair and looks at you. Yes, what else will we discuss? He still looks exhausted, but you're starting to suspect that it's not only the strain of the rogue attacks and the rebellion that is wearing him down. Controlling several powerful creations for a long time is very tiring. Hang on. I could use some training. Duanai thinks a bit, then he slowly shakes his head. Shaper, I have heard some upsetting things. Some of the things that you have been saying have gotten back to me. How? What, the villagers from the other island have travelled here to tell you and then gone back home? I'm quite concerned about your loyalty to our cause. I'll provide you with magical training since you are the only new potential ally I've had since the crisis began. I feel I should help you that much, but I'll not teach you more about the secrets of the Shapers. Not until your words make me more comfortable with your dedication to our ways. Go on then. I don't want terror. I want heal. And I guess I'll have ice spray. I might as well have just get it anyway. Just get it anyway. You never know. You might have a sudden brain moment where like, oh my god, there's too many enemies on me right now. I'm gonna scare them away. They can come back later. I don't need any instruction. Then what else would you like to know? There's a rogue shaper wandering around the islands. Describe Latalia. He listens with interest as you talk about Latalia and what you've learned. Then he shakes his head. Considering what I've seen in the last few weeks, I would not be surprised if a rogue shaper has been acting on the island. However, I have not seen any such shaper, or heard reports of any sightings. Can't help you. No, I'm trying to help you. Give you a heads up. Heads up her butt. I'd like to travel to a different island. I understand. I'm sure you would like to get to Donal's Isle and see Lord Rahul. Everyone wants to see Lord Rahul. Everyone thinks that Lord Rahul can solve everything. Stop saying his name. And I would be glad to let you pass, but first I need you to help me with my problems. Let's talk about the rebels. I've said all about whom I care to say. What else is there to say? When the island needed for all of us to band together, they betrayed me, attacked me, would not listen to reason. Let them hole up in their swamp with the cold and the rot for all I care. Lankin will be punished for his act. Until it happens, no peace for them. Yeah, these are all new. Where are the rebels located? Duanai suddenly looks very suspicious. Why? Why do you want to know? So I can go help. As in help us. Deal with them. Yeah, that's all. Why do you want to waste time on them? If you must know, they're on the peninsula at the northeast corner of the island. But they're just at the heart of it. A bunch of outsiders. Swamp dwellers. Unimportant. Perhaps I could meet with the rebels, see what they want. What? A shaper? Stupid to negotiations? Didn't say I was going to negotiate, I just want to see what they want. No, I'll be merciful to them when they surrender, but they will surrender. That is the only appropriate conclusion. I've met with Lankin. He seemed to think that he might be able to deal with you. Duanai's face turns red. He shouts, "I knew it! I knew Norrell was poking his nose in!" He turns to Norrell. "You leave those swamp dwellers out of this. I have an ally now. I have someone to work with me to kill the rogues. And when the rogues are dead, then the rebels will see that I was right all along." Norrell looks away. He isn't foolish enough to argue with the Shaper, not at this point. Duanai turns back to you. "Enough of this. Enough with the rebels, the rogues. That is the business. The rogues, kill them. This is what you have to do for me." He's got me all flustered. God, I'm scared now. Not really. I was just like trying to figure out the way he was saying this is the business. That sounded weird, but I guess it makes sense. "That is all. Go. Leave me in peace." Moody. Alright, let's do this thing. What do you want me to do about the rogues? Destroy them, or more accurately, destroy whatever's creating and controlling them. They are too crafty and organised to be uncontrolled, but too erratic to be directed by a Shaper. Whatever it is, we will not be safe until it's dead. It must be an abomination. If you do this for me, I will help you in any way I'm capable of, including allowing you to travel off this island. I need some water. Plop. Right, where shall I look for it? Best place to hunt, I think, would be the northwest corner of this island. That's where the attacks began. Yeah, and the only place I have not been able to get my troops and creations. What you should look for once there, I can't say. The rogues are easy to find. The creator, perhaps not so much. Pretty easy to find. You just have to search everywhere. And I do that. By default. Can you give me any supplies to help me? I don't see why not. Talk to Norrell, he's the commander of my human forces. You might be able to pry something out of him. Yeah, a key among other things. Well, I don't want some reinforcements. I'll ask anyway. Oh, now that I cannot do. You must understand, both my human forces and my powers as a Shaper are stretched to the limit. I can send nothing to help you. This you'll have to do with what forces you can find on your own. Please? Duanai sounds exasperated. Understand, I'm not denying you out of laziness. It'd be dangerous for us to weaken our defences to assist you. Be a Shaper, find a way. Now what else would you like to know? Shit, not much. Can I have some supplies? No. Right then. Yeah, I guess I've got some things to drop off. And then I'll come back and do the undergroundy bit, I guess. Just sell that rubbish cloak. These do go down in price. Do I even want to use these? Probably. Hi! I'm back down here. I am. Might as well. Just in case we encounter anything quickly enough to make use of it. Which we probably won't. Is this locked? No, it smelled like a locked door. But I unlocked the door! You freeze. The passage ahead is mined. You see scattered around the ground several living mines. Disarming them is not an option. They will go off when the target they were created to kill gets close. Some of them look large enough to be lethal, and then some. You look at the sensor tendrils emerging from the tops of the mines. They are moving, which means that the mines are active, and most of their movement is pointing at you. Why are they programmed to kill a Shaper? These mines must be set to stop Shapers. Duanai must have some way to get past these mines himself. Oh, there you go. Perhaps there is a controller nearby, or perhaps Duanai carries it on him. I don't see any mines. Oh yeah, I do. They're not very strong at all, actually. They don't even go off. Oh, my buff's pissed off already. Yum. Not the Terror one though, probably. Is this yum? Yes. Solidified flame. You gotta be shitting me if you think that's not yum. Sure. Tinker's gloves. Ah, good. A free 2 mechanics. Always nice to have around. Always gonna carry those on me. So I can switch to those whenever something needs mechanics. You know the drill if you've watched the other playthroughs. I think the first game had Tinker gloves as well. Right, let's avoid those if at all possible. Good. Let's just have a look. How much do they hurt? Not too much. Could heal through it since there's a healy thing right there. Ow! Ow, actually, those are a bit more painful. I can still do it though. So I'm gonna. Who needs a controller when you can just do that? Poot. Oh, okay, those ones get even stronger, never mind. Even more strong. Stronger still. Stronger and stronger. Yes, we get it. Oh. No, now I'm in Cumberland. It's not even worth that much. And there's a random magic anvil. What happens if I put solidified flame and a belt of sharing? Nothing. What happens if I put a solidified flame and a sword? Nothing. What happens if I put a solidified flame and a ring? I guess solidified flame is part of a big recipe. Anvil here. I'll make a note of it as well. I don't think they have like limited charges. Second island. Sanru. Caves under Dilwanaya's place. First island, where was the other one? Kentia East Gate. Whereabouts? East. Kentia East Gate. We probably don't need a note of this really. East side. Because, you know, when am I ever going to go back to the first island? Imagine if I accidentally hit quick save. Don't, actually. That would be a silly thing to imagine. Ow! Not really though. What about this one over here? Not ow at all. Hello? Does that turn them off? I'm having too much fun making them explode, though. Chonk. Chonkily blonk. This is a battle one, isn't it? Oh, okay, that's fair, isn't it? No. Not really. Can you not attack twice in one turn, please? Attack someone else. Good. I guess he's too stunned now. We're just absolutely stunning to look at. It's a battle alpha. Don't punch me. Cheeky bastard. Wait, you're dead now? Oh. I should have healed, I guess, but oh well, I won anyway. This is the trouble with augment, being able to use it freely. Venom, baton, coated cloak, steel gauntlets. Of course I'll steal the gauntlets. Oh, not this again. What's in here then, eh? You open the box and find a canister. I guess this is Lanken's. It's similar to the canisters you've seen before, a crystal cylinder full of writhing, glowing, activated essence. However, it's also slightly different. It's smaller for one thing, designed to be easily carried. The goop is a slightly darker hue of greenish blue, and while the other canisters had a strange way of making you want to use them, this one is repellent to you. It's hard to explain, but it just makes you feel uncomfortable. You leave the canister be. Use it. Wincing, you place your hand on the canister, allowing it to change you. The effect is instant. Searing pain shoots up your arm. You eventually pull your hand back, leaving red bits of your skin on the crystal. Oh! The agony and the screaming continue for some time afterwards. Whoever created this thing, it was not made for shapers. Am I just kill? It's still there for some reason. I don't know why. Right, I'll carry it and be careful not to touch it. You lift the canister out of the box, being very careful not to touch any of the active areas. It's warm to the touch and surprisingly light. Once it is safely inside a bag, you're ready to travel. It's a canister of monster blood. The box is empty. Empty. Just like my beer gut. Are these off as well? Verily. Verily. They are off now. What is exploded if not turned off? Right, well we can't progress further through these, can we? I can at least get rid of some of them. Just for the hell of it. Because why not, I guess. Fuck! Why did that one decide to be so damaging? That one didn't kill me before. Never mind. We'll find an alternate way around. I'm gonna go get my essence back. Essence. More like yessence. Okay. What the hell is an invisible box there? Mouldy. Do that as well. Anything in here? No. Quick. Quick. Unlock the door. There's nothing to fight in here. Ba-ba-da-bum. Book. This book describes many of the secrets and techniques about advanced healing craft. Healing craft is a shaper art, not generally shared with outsiders, which is why this book is hidden down here. You flip through the book, trying to absorb some of its secrets. You manage to learn a few interesting tricks for making your magical healing more effective. Healing craft increased. Good. Sounds good anyway. What's the point of buffing when it runs off so quickly? As in wears off? There isn't a point, evidently. Who's in here? An actual canister. Like a proper one. Create claw bug, don't really care, but I'll take it anyway. No. You hear growls and hisses coming from behind the door ahead. You also smell sulphur. Is it a drake by any chance? Do it. No, it's Fioras. The stinky things. Warped Fiora. Is that anything to worry about? Not really. Aww. But they're so cute. Ah yeah. You're so cute. 4 skin shield. 8, 10 fire resistance. Maybe, but nah. Can't there be an enchanted bucket instead? That would be fun. Okay. Since I have to wander back over here, I might just drop some stuff at the exit. I think that would be a wise idea. I don't know who got hurt in the scuffle that just happened. So I'll just heal everyone. I left a pickaxe back there, but whatever. Let's leave everything. Such as everything. Especially that. Oh. I won't take those just in case. Because who cares? Yeah, just everything. I've got to remember the Tinker Gloves. Just everything, really. I've been considering that belt, but I don't know. It would cost me 1 intelligence and 2 dexterity, but I don't know if the dexterity even helps me in the first place. Can I at least get past this one? Yeah. So this whole area doesn't really matter then, does it? Unless there's something fancy up there. That one's fine, that one's also fine. I can get in. Put the Tinker Gloves on for that. Yes. Oh. Well, there you go. Unnecessary, because they're off now, but... What about this? Is this locked? It is. What? Was that going to turn them off as well? Oh, tart. Oh well. A mildly pointless journey. Right, well I didn't need to drop it all then, did I? Yum, yum. Yeah, yum. Right, we're out. We're done. A short adventure. Got Lankin's canister, so I can go deliver that. I guess. Doesn't help me anyway. I don't know what he hopes to accomplish with it. Go away, Terra Wand. The discipline ones, I'm probably never going to use them, but they're not worth entirely that much. As in all that much. What is hostile effect resistance? What is a hostile effect? Everything. This one's worth more. I don't know. I don't know, man. Would I rather have 10% specifically fire, or 3%, I guess, every damage type? Whatever, it's too much nonsense. You need to make a bit more sense if you want me to use the items you've put the time and effort into putting in the game. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. Right. What am I dropping? You know, stuff. K. H. And the solidified flame over here. Am I really still going to carry these around? They are 3 each apparently. And on top of the belt as well. That's 12 that I don't need to be carrying around. Let's temporarily use this belt. How much essence do I have? 42 left of 111. Ugh. That's a lot of essence that I lose. Sort of. 15. I guess that's not entirely too much, but... Does the dexterity make me noticeably hit less? Hopefully we'll find out. I'm probably going to record one more video today. And we're probably going somewhere with combat, so we're probably going to find out. Probably. Oi, Lanky. Here's your silly death canister. When you enter Lankin's quarters, you feel a burst of searing heat at your hip. Something there is burning you. You rip it off and fling it to the ground. It was the canister you found under Sanru. It's glowing with a sickly green light. Lankin stands up and approaches it. He seems hypnotized by it. Yes, he says, this is it. This is what Latalia wanted me to have. You have brought it to me. Thank you, Shaper. Thank you for this gift. Now we will have the power to look after ourselves. He reaches out his hand and walks towards the canister, ready to use it. Nah, it wasn't for Shaper, so it might be for him. Don't do anything. Lankin drops to his knees and puts his hand onto the canister. There is a bright pulse of green light. He screams. His rebels jump to their feet, unsure of what to do. Lankin screams and writhes, his hand never leaving the canister. You see wisps of green light float under his skin. His muscles go into agonizing spasms. He drools uncontrollably. It is quite lust-worthy power, isn't it? And then, when you think he can't possibly take any more, it ends. The crystal shatters, the essence evaporates, Lankin falls to the ground, drenched in sweat, panting heavily. After a minute, he opens his eyes. Oh my god, it was a whole gym visit in a canister. The amount of sweat he's got. If only it was that easy in real life. They are glowing, his eyes are. He stands and holds up his hand. The skin glows. He concentrates. Little wisps of flame rise from his fingers. He says a single word. Yes! Lankin looks at you. Thank you, Shaper. It will take time to master this power, and then the rogues will die. As for you, I'll make sure the western dock is cleared for you. You may leave the island. You should leave. Goodbye. Was that a good idea? I'm strong now, he says. You've come face to face with Lankin. He seems to have been completely changed by the canister. His eyes and skin glow and he radiates heat. He seems to have been changed with power, as if the canister shaped him to be a magical being. His face is strangely blank. His voice is emotionless. He says, "Thank you again for your help, Shaper. Without you, it could not have been done. But now it is time for you to go. I'll make sure the boat to take you to Donal's Isle is available. Also, I think I should give you a final reward. I will have one of the canisters in the sheds to the west made available to you. Now go. There is still much to do, and now that I have been changed, your kind is even less of a friend to us. Goodbye." What? Whatever, how much health has he got? 438. What have I done? I've made the final boss. I don't know what happens to him. Might be interesting though. I think let's just kill. Oh no, it's more clawbug. Did I get a kill canister from one of the other things? No. Great, 2 levels of clawbug. Ugh. What if I go and see Duanaya now? Will he be pissed off? Do I have the option to tell him? Anyway, I'm not leaving this island just yet, not for another few parts, probably. Uh-oh. When you return to Sanru this time, there is a distinct tension in the air. All eyes are on you, and the whispering behind your back is constant. If people here aren't sure that you've helped the rebels, they have certainly heard rumours. Some of the townspeople look at you with gratitude, others with fear. The source of their concern is obvious. They do not know how Duanaya is going to react to your return, or if there will be a fight. Maybe I shouldn't have done that yet then. Uh-oh. Am I in big trouble? Oi, Duanaya. Uh-oh. You come face to face with Duanaya. He stares at you grimly. You have little doubt that he knows what you did, that you helped the rebels. How? Who came and told him? What's the point? Or at least that he suspects it. He says slowly, "Welcome, Shaper. I'm not sure if you heard the dreadful news. We Shapers have been betrayed. Someone has given our secrets to the rebels. They've taken on some of our powers. Do you have any idea who might have perpetuated this terrible crime?" "Sorry, no idea." Duanaya looks dubious and very disappointed. He pressed X to doubt. "I see. Well, I need to be spending my time dealing with this new catastrophe. Please leave me." He turns away. He does not trust you anymore. What about you, me old mate? Nothing. There's something I want to discuss with you. Norrell looks uncomfortable. "Sorry, Shaper. Since things happened, Since someone aided the rebels, I do not think I should speak with you. It would certainly displease Duanaya. In fact, I think it would be wise for you to leave Sanru immediately. That is all I can say. Good day. Turns back to his papers. Well, no, Duanaya, I didn't have a key. Norrell did, so it was obviously him. I think I'm gonna load that then. Did I save it already? No. Don't think so anyway. Yeah, I didn't. Destroy... oh no, what have I done? You can't have it. Lankan ignores you. His eyes reflect the sickly green glow. You don't think he's heard you. Sees nothing but Latalia's canister. Hang on. Hang on, I need to quickly go into combat mode. Good. Yum, that was scary. Oi! No, I didn't enter though. What do you mean when I enter? What? Why? Fucking idiots! Out here. Why did you go that way? Because, probably. I want to go get the reward from Duanaya first. But that'll be next time. So thanks, well no, it might not be next time, but whatever. Next time I'm going to go somewhere, that's for sure. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Where am I going to go? Might as well check out the docks just to see what awaits me.